Your boy is back with more heat today. We are on a 5-0 run. I'm currently waiting to see if Chris Brazzell sells our slip from yesterday for the back-to-back sweeps. He might. But either way, we are running red hot, boys. So without further ado, let's jump right into today's picks. I could not be more excited. You're about to hear some serious ball knowledge. Pick number 1, Chris Olave over 66.5 yards. So Clint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator in New Orleans, came over from San Francisco, and this dude has Derek Carr looking like prime Tom Brady, MVP level Aaron Rodgers, 2007 Patriots offense. Bro, the Saints are averaging 45 points a game right now, and they did it against the Panthers, who have a solid defense, believe me, actually, despite how bad they might look, and the Dallas Cowboys, who have a top 5 defense, and they're averaging 45 points a game right now. Now you're telling me Derek Carr and this offense get a matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, and for those of you guys that don't know, the Eagles secondary is trash. They are bottom 3 against receivers, and on top of that, you guys can see sportsbooks favoring it up -131 on Caesars, and we're getting the number 1 receiver on the team to go over 66 against this secondary with this offense. Lock it into the slip. Don't even think about it. And the second pick on our slip is going to be George Pickens. But before I tell you guys that, you are getting robbed absolutely blind if you are on PrizePicks. Underdog's going to give you better payouts on all of your slips. They're also going to give you up to $1,000 for free as a new user. When you use the promo code Pistons, you're going to get this free winner tomorrow for NFL on Pat Mahomes to literally throw for 1 yard. And you're going to get a ton more discounts. You're going to get profit boost tokens. So you get $1,000 free. You get a free winner. You get better payouts than PrizePicks. Jump on Underdog. Use the code Pistons. And if you end up sending us a screenshot of you joining Underdog, you're actually going to get a free month in my VIP group on top of that, which is normally $100 a month. So for the next pick on our slip we got is George Pickens, higher than 47.5 yards. And I absolutely love this one. So the Steelers are playing the Chargers. This should be a bit of a better matchup than the Steelers versus Broncos last week. George Pickens had some spectacular catches last week that got called back from flags. I believe he had 2 that went for 40 and 50 that got called back. Week before that with Justin Fields, he goes for 85. And you're telling me in a game that should be competitive against the Chargers, where Justin Fields is going to be throwing the ball a lot, I'm not going to come on here and say Justin Fields is the best quarterback in the world, obviously. But George Pickens is a very capable receiver. And you guys can see even up at 49, -145 for him to go over 49. And Underdog's giving us 47. So again, the best odds in the market. Jump on there, guys. Next pick on our slip is going to be Kyren Williams to score a touchdown. And by the way, I'm going to give some picks for the Chiefs versus Falcons game. I might even drop a whole nother video on that, so stick around to the end. But Kyren Williams to score a touchdown. So we have Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp likely out for the LA Rams against the 49ers. The 49ers are also a little banged up themselves. You can see Kyren Williams is favored up to -143 on Caesars to score a touchdown. Reason I'm taking this, bro, Kyren Williams has 17 touchdowns in his last 15 games. Let me say that again. 17 touchdowns in 15 games. And you're telling me I get his over 50, or over half a touchdown at even price any day of the week? Add it to the slip. He's the only weapon there with Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua out. Lock it in. Next pick on our slip, DJ Moore. By the way, this is a 5-man slip. Over 5 receptions. This one is courtesy of Daily Grind, a research tool that helps you compare sportsbook odds. So basically what they're telling us here, DJ Moore over 5 receptions, is the sportsbooks are giving us over or under 5.5. Meanwhile, Underdog giving us the best odds down here at 5, meaning if he gets exactly 5, we get a refund on that one pick. Versus if you're taking this on PrizePicks or any other app, you're getting it 5.5, so you have the over under there, and you can lose if he gets exactly 5. So lock that one in as the next pick on our slip. And for the final pick on our 5-man slip I have for you is Nico Collins over 75.5 receiving yards. He said this in 7 of his last 10 games. You guys can see some of the sports books are even favoring him to go over a lot more. I believe some of them are up at 79. But what's the story here? Number 1, he has an easy matchup. This is literally a bottom 10 receiving defense in the Minnesota Vikings. Number 2, he's the NFL's leading receiver right now, 135 and 117 in his first 2 games of the year. He has looked spectacular. I'm ready to call this guy a top 6, top 7 wide receiver, honestly, maybe even top 5 over a guy like Jamar Chase. Some of you guys might think that's crazy, but if you look back at advanced stats as well, PFF graded him as the number 2 receiver in the NFL last season against man coverage behind only CeeDee Lamb. They put him ahead of Tyreek Hill and everyone else. So he's showing it again. He is an absolutely elite receiver. He is the alpha in Houston. And when you're the alpha on a CJ Stroud offense that's going to put up a lot of passing yards in a game like Minnesota, where Minnesota has proved already they can stay competitive. They just beat the 49ers. So we can expect to see Nico Collins getting the ball aired out by CJ Stroud. And super excited to see. So there is our full 5-man slip in the NFL for Sunday on Underdog Fantasy. As I said, if you're on any other app, please trust me when I say you are getting robbed. Our VIP group, by the way, guys, we are up 240 units. You can join in the description. Use the code Pistons for a nice little discount. Or the easiest way to join, just join Underdog with our code. Send us a screenshot and you get in for free. If you're already on Underdog, which a lot of you guys are, I've already put you guys on this. There's a ton of other apps. Like if you're not on Rebet, you're not on Chalkboard, Sleeper, Dabble. All of them are down in the description. There's like a Stand Store link. If you deposit $10 into any of them with our code, you're going to get a completely free month inside our VIP group. And we're going to get you cashing out. And we're going to get you cashing out through the end of the NFL season. So yeah. Hope you all have an absolutely amazing Sunday, and I hope we can bounce back, or I guess not even bounce back, keep the heater running. Let's go.